Hey guys, so I made a video the other day talking about how I felt like I lost part of my childhood because I didn't grow up being seen as a female in the eyes of the world. And then another thought kind of just fell off of that, and that is that sometimes I don't feel my age. I had an entire video planned, but we're actually going to change courses and talk about why water is healthy. This is another one that doesn't really impact my day to day life. Like, I don't think about it all the time, but when I actually do sit down and pay attention to it, I'm like, oh my God. So I'm 25 years old, but I don't feel 25 because transitioning is like a reset, if that makes sense. When I went on hormones, I experienced breast development. I had to get my first bra and I experimented with makeup and clothing. And I did all of that stuff in my early 20s. So my brain is like, it's a few years behind, honestly. Teenagers apply makeup better than I do because I didn't touch makeup when I was a teenager. Like, I'm a little newbie when it comes to that stuff. And that's part of the reason why you never see it on me. Also, because I don't want to ruin my skin and I have this fear of ruining my skin because my skin is all I have. But it just feels like these last few years I've been growing again, growing up again. And I'm not, I mean, obviously I'm still growing. I'm not old, but I'm also not a little kid anymore. And sometimes that's really strange for me. And when I say that it's strange for me, I don't just mean that I am resistant to getting older. It's not like I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting older. I wish I was a kid again. It's different. It's like I'm experiencing all these new things, the things that I would have experienced when I was younger had I been born as a female. So it just feels like I'm going through all of those things that a young person would go through. So I just feel younger. Gosh, it's so hard to explain. Dating is another thing. Like, when I was still presenting and seen as a male, I never felt comfortable dating. I never felt comfortable dating a guy when I was seen as a guy. And now that I've transitioned, I felt all of these new beautiful things. I am in my first relationship. I fell in love with another person for the first time, truly fell in love with another human being. And that seems like something that's so teenage to me. I mean, I know that people date at all different years, but it just felt like falling in love for the first time, and being in that first relationship is such a teenage thing in my head. So once again, I feel younger because I'm experiencing love for the first time. And it doesn't feel like I'm experiencing that at the age of 25. A lot of people say that transition is like going through puberty again. So maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Someone please comment below and tell me that you've experienced the same thing. Not just, oh my gosh, I'm a kid at heart, or oh my gosh, I wish I was younger, but feeling younger because of your transition. Please help me feel less alone. Until next time, I wish you all brighter days. Bye.